So Dallas will receive the opening kickoff. Lucky Whitehead back deep for the Cowboys. Sam Martin, the punter, is the kickoff man for Detroit. Dak Prescott, Ezekiel Elliott, Jason Witten, and the rest of the Cowboy offense will be on the field first. Detroit Lions at 9-5. Critical game for their playoff hopes. Chance to punch their ticket into the playoffs with a win tonight. Here comes Darren McFadden. Good return. Banged out of bounds as he crossed the 30-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 34-yard line. Here comes Dak Prescott off a tremendous performance here last week against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. 32 out of 36. That's 89%. It was his 12th win of the season. One more, he'll match Ben Roethlisberger's rookie record of 13 wins in a regular season. He's hoping to be the first rookie quarterback ever to start the Super Bowl, but a lot of work to do before then. They know one thing, if they make the Super Bowl, they won't have to leave the state of Texas in the postseason. Home field wrapped up in the Super Bowl in Houston. Looked like a busted play, and Prescott throws it away on first down.
What's amazing to me about Prescott is the way he's handled the pressure of being the starting quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. And there's going to be an illegal man down.
For Dallas. Here's the league's leading rusher, the rookie Ezekiel Elliott, who got yanked down by Tyron Walker behind the line of scrimmage. The Cowboys' offensive line, widely regarded as the best in the NFL. 3 Pro Bowlers, Smith, backs and receivers. The rookie Elliott will join Dak Prescott. First time ever the Cowboys have sent 2 rookies to the same Pro Bowl. Four-man rush for Detroit. Prescott, bit of a wobbler on target for a first down to Dez Bryant across the 45 to the 47-yard line.
And you're going to have good passing fundamentals if you get protection like this. Drops back to pass. He has all day to survey the field and get backside to Dez Bryant. Sean, you and I have said it all week. When you watch the Cowboys on film, they have a lot of great skilled players, but you can't talk about this offensive line enough.
That was a great example of it. Prescott had all kinds of time to throw. One of the big reasons why he's one of the most accurate quarterbacks in the league. Here's the leading receiver, Cole Beasley, into Detroit territory to the 49-yard line, taken down by Raphael Bush. Lions have played very good defense lately. They haven't allowed more than 20 points in any of their last 8 games. A very stout defensive front led by Ziggy Ansah, one of the best sack men in football, but not this year. Tyre Whitehead is their leading tackler. DeAndre Levy, his 3rd game back from injury. And like Sean Lee on the Dallas defense, Glover Quinn has played every snap on defense this year for the Detroit Lions. We're without their outstanding cornerback, Darius Slay. Ezekiel Elliott weaves his way inside the 45-yard line, taken down by Glover Quinn.
And Sean, when you look into Lion huddle, they got a lot of young defensive players, but Glover Quinn, right side of your screen, number 27, makes all the plays on the back end for Detroit. What a great veteran player he has been. Converted corner, ex-Houston Texan.
In his 8th year out of New Mexico, won a Pro Bowler in 2014. On 3rd and 2, design roll for Prescott on target. Beasley first down. Asa Jackson in coverage. He's their new nickel, just signed a couple of weeks ago off the Baltimore Ravens practice squad.
Just a quick out. Nice design by Scott Linehan, the offensive coordinator of the Cowboys. Cole Beasley leads the Cowboys in receptions and yards. A lot of people wouldn't expect that.
2 catches for Beasley tonight. 70 for the year. That is a career high. Still nearly 2 full games to go. From the Detroit 40, after the fake, Prescott juggled the ball a bit. Jason Witten rumbling down the far sideline and out of bounds inside the 20. Marked out at the 17-yard line. Johnson Banamosi chased him out, a pickup of 23.
You get the running game going, you fake the toss to Ezekiel Elliott, and everybody takes the cheese. And Kerry Hyder has no chance on the backside. And you see 57, Josh Bynes. You get so excited to stop Ezekiel Elliott, and these bootlegs and play-action passes kill you.
Prescott 4 for 4 for 50 yards. And movement. Jason Witten and Kerry Hyder pointing at each other.
Offense number 82. 5-yard penalty. First down.
That's an uncommon mistake by Witten. Witten fumbled last week against Tampa. You rarely see the future Hall of Famer make a mistake, especially a false start on first down in the red zone.
Line of scrimmage now, the 22. Cowboys on the move, opening possession. If Blitz doesn't get there, the pass intended for Cole Beasley incomplete with Asa Jackson in coverage.
You know, this Detroit secondary, you have to give Terrell Austin, the defensive coordinator, credit. You're missing Darius Slay, Quandre Diggs, your nickel corner. Jonathan Batamose was a special teams player. He never started a game until he got to Detroit. He was a Cleveland Brown. And Asa Jackson, number 30, their nickel corner, was on the Baltimore Raven practice squad. And here they are in a must-win situation against America's team. Great work.
They've been bend but don't break all season long. Let's see if they can stop the Cowboys here near the 20. Elliott taken down shy of the 20. Tavon Wilson, 5th year out of Illinois, former New England Patriot, made the tackle.
It's good inside defense. Going to be a quick handoff. You see Lucky Whitehead crossing the formation. And Tavon Wilson, number 32, an excellent job taking down the big back.
They have the safety up near the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, 14 for Dallas. They've held the ball now for nearly 5 minutes. Prescott with time to the end zone, and it is caught for a Dallas touchdown by Bryce Butler.
They get a no-back set, Sean. They give Dak Prescott a lot of freedom. He recognizes an obvious two-deep zone defense. He gets the Cowboys in the proper play. The Cowboy pass protection is stellar. And they shred them. Butler right down the seam. But it's Prescott playing like a fifth-year seasoned veteran. He did it all with his recognition, his communication, and the execution. Puts Dallas up top.
A chance to make it 7-0 for Dan Bailey, who's never missed now in 244 career PATs. Impressive start for Dallas. Wondered about their motivation with the number 1 seed already locked up, but they came out firing, particularly Prescott, 5 out of 6. ESPN's Monday Night Football is brought to you by Navy Federal Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA. By ESPNShop.com, powered by Dick's Sporting Goods. And by Taco Bell's $1 double stacked tacos. Coverage tonight from Skycam underneath the roof of AT&T Stadium. Brought to you by American Express. So Detroit in this very important game, trailing 7-0. Andre Roberts back for the kickoff from Dan Bailey. Dallas marched impressively down the field, 9 plays to go 66 yards. Roberts, no chance.
Well, Sean, I told you about my fantasy group. You got to look for work if you're a center in pass protection. Watch Travis Frederick looking for work and plant Haloti Ngata. That allows your young quarterback to step up in the pocket. And if you're a left tackle, you have to win in one-on-one pass protection. They both get 10 points as Tyron Smith locks out Ziggy Ansah 3 years in a row. Frederick, Smith, and Martin have been to the Pro Bowl together, and they deserve it.
All of them first-round draft choices. But here's Detroit on offense for the first time. Matthew Stafford in his 8th year. Over the middle. Big hit as Anquan Bolden got blasted back by Anthony Hitchens, the middle linebacker. Homecoming for Stafford, now 28 years old. Just down the road, Highland Park, Texas. Averages 39.2 pass attempts per game. That is most in NFL history. They've had almost no ground game ever since he's been their quarterback. He has a chance tonight to be the fastest quarterback ever to 30,000 career passing yards. This is game number 108 of his career. Zach Center through a hole. Flag down at the line of scrimmage, far sideline. Big gainer if it stands for Center to the Cowboy 46.
And a trap in Dallas, I believe, was offsides.
Offside. Defense number 93. That penalty is declined. Result of the play, first down.
And watch Matt Stafford in this offense led by Jim Bob Cooter. A lot of no huddle, up-tempo to get Stafford time at the line of scrimmage to survey the defense and get Detroit in the best possible play selection.
20-yard run for Zach Center is his longest of the season. They're without Theo Riddick, an excellent pass-catching running back, and Amir Abdullah. And that pass is dropped on target. Eric Ebron, normally a sure-handed tight end. Even he can't believe he didn't hang on to that one.
That's a matchup, Sean, you're going to see a lot of tonight. Ebron against Jones. Jones is a very good coverage safety for the Cowboys, and if Detroit wants to stay alive, they're going to have to make those kind of catches.
They go to the pistol, which they use with regularity. Center was the running back. Stafford checks it down to him after the fake. Center works hard for a first down inside the Dallas 35-yard line, taken down by Barry Church.
I like this Zach Center. 3 years in a row at South Dakota State, he ran for over 2,000 yards. He's a good receiver, and Matt Stafford has confidence in the 220-pound center who's taking advantage of some snaps without Theo Riddick.
Center also very smart. He was accepted to medical schools out of South Dakota State, wants to go to med school eventually, but elected the first try in professional football. 8 minutes to go, first quarter, heavy rush. Irving couldn't get Stafford on the ground. Here's Center again in a starting role. First down Detroit, just shy of the 20-yard line, a pickup of 14.
That's an element that I haven't seen Matt Stafford do much of, and that's scramble, Sean. This man has over 200 yards rushing, a career high, and he's able to keep plays alive, running or passing. Good work by Stafford.
He's well aware of Irving, who was tremendous in the fourth quarter of their win against Tampa Bay here last weekend. Out of the gun on 1st and 10. The Lions try to match the Cowboys score on Dallas's opening drive. Snapped at 2 seconds on the clock. Toward the end zone and incomplete. Intended for Marvin Jones with good coverage by the rookie out of Purdue, Anthony Brown.
Marvin Jones has to step up for the Lions. He has really struggled against press coverage the last few weeks. And Jones is going to have to beat the rookie six-rounder from Purdue. Got off to a great start. He's been awful quiet the last couple months, the ex-Cincinnati Bengal.
He was the leading receiver in the league after 3 weeks, but hasn't done much since. Back to the ground to center.
Wow.
Zach Center. First down. Is it too early to say leading candidate for the postgame Gruden grinder as he gives them a first down for Jim Bob Cooter, the offensive coordinator? They're at the 10-yard line.
I like the way you say that. Sack the center. Sipping through there for a huge first down. The Lions have struggled in a red zone the last 3 weeks. Turned it over twice against the Giants last year. And Jim Bob Cooter told us, without Calvin Johnson as an outside receiver, things are a lot more difficult punching it in.
The center had one of those red zone turnovers last week against the Giants in the second quarter. He was very grateful to the coaches for sticking with him. There's illegal motion. And they will stop the play. Anquan Bolden seemed confused.
Full start. Offense number 80. 5-yard penalty. First down.
There's the offense around Matthew Stafford. The big surprise so far, they've been able to run the ball on this opening drive. They've already rushed for 31 yards. They average just 82 yards rushing per game. Only the Rams and the Vikings average fewer rushing yards per game than Detroit. They lean heavily on the talents of Matthew Stafford, an MVP candidate. First and goal from the 15. He came on a blitz, didn't get there. Catch made by Golden Tate, crossing over the middle and tackled at the 7-yard line by Orlando Scandrick.
When you look out there on that Cowboy defense, you see Randy Gregory, number 94, who's been suspended. This is the first time we've seen Gregory. Has had a litany of problems. They still believe in him. And it's important that he takes advantage of this playing time and shows the Cowboys he's for real.
Twice tested positive for marijuana at the University of Nebraska, again at the Combine in 2015. Zach Center, touchdown Detroit.
Well, the ball cuts back right at Gregory, and it's a walk-in touchdown. Watch Gregory come up the field, and he's no factor on this cutback run of Zach Center. Easy kick out for Eric Ebron, and what an impressive answer by the Detroit Lions on the road, and they used a no-huddle offense, and Matt Stafford did a great job getting Detroit in optimum plays.
Well, Jim Caldwell, the head coach, Jim Bob Cooter, the offensive coordinator, said they're going to stick with the run, continue to at least try to establish a running game. They did on this opening drive. Matt Prater adds the extra point. There is a flag down.
Anthony Brown, number 30, ran into the kicker, and we'll see what Jim Caldwell does.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense. Detroit has elected to enforce this 15-yard penalty on the kickoff. Timeout.
How about the drive for Zach Center? He had 3 rushes for 38 yards, 2 catches for 25 yards, and the Detroit touchdown. Detroit Lions started tonight's game with just 5 rushing touchdowns all season, and no player had more than 1, so now Zach Center is the first Lions player with more than 1 rushing touchdown. Because of the penalty, running into the kicker, roughing the kicker. Kickoff comes from midfield, and it's downed by Lucky Whitehead. Each team's had it once. Each team has scored a touchdown. 7-7. Monday Night Football from Arlington, Texas. Warm night outside AT&T Stadium. It's still 69 degrees here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. They had a record high for Christmas Day yesterday. 80 degrees reached in much of Dallas-Fort Worth. What a stadium this is. More than 90,000 on hand. The roof closed. It is warm inside the building. Prescott after the play fake. Terrence Williams breaks a tackle, then lunges ahead to the 31-yard line. DeAndre Levy made the tackle after Nevin Lawson missed.
Well, Detroit told us last night the number one objective is stop Ezekiel Elliott. And to do that, you have to load the box. And Dallas has done a nice job taking advantage of that with some bootlegs. Keep an eye on that. The more they load the box, the more Dak Prescott's going to throw the ball.
Well, the I formation keeps Smith the fullback, and there's the power of Ezekiel Elliott to the 38-yard line and a first down. Levy, another stop for Dallas, for Detroit, rather.
Just a straight lead out of an old school two-back set. Emmitt Smith would like this run. This man makes a lot of yardage before contact, and he makes a lot of yardage after contact. Well done. Joe Looney, number 73, checks in as an extra tight end, Sean.
Elliott averages more than 3 yards per carry before first contact. Ball start against Bryce Butler.
Full start. Offense number 19. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Oh, this is a complete pack, Sean. He can do it all, and he's done it all year for Dallas. He's a very good pass receiver. Nobody talks about it. You can use him a lot of different ways. And what a blitz pickup artist he is. He can stone these blitzers. He's got natural vision. He's a great finisher. He's got home run speed for a big back. Feed the beast. Closing in on Eric Dickerson's single-season rookie rushing record.
Prescott pulls it down and runs nearly to the 45-yard line. They're going to give him the 45. Chased down by Tahir Whitehead. 12-yard run for Prescott. 3 yards short of the first down.
240 pounds. Nobody open. He can create plays with his legs, and he is a hard man to tackle. Reminds me of a young Donovan McNabb, the ex-Philadelphia Eagle quarterback. Rare combination of size and passing ability.
53rd rush. He carried the ball 370 times over his last 2 seasons at Mississippi State. For a while he had Bulldogs number 1 in the country. Here's Elliott into the secondary. Glover Quinn trying to run him down and running out of time. It's a touchdown for Elliott.
You call a blitz, you make a mistake, it's over. And Emmitt Smith likes what he sees. It's a beautiful cutback run. Asa Jackson came off the corner, he overran it, and Zeke Elliott rips him. Elliott can run the old school I formation runs. You can offset him into shotgun, and what a first round pick by Jerry Jones and this organization.
4th pick overall in this year's draft. 55-yard run for a touchdown. Longest run of his career, 60 against Cincinnati. Dan Bailey the extra point. Ezekiel Elliott. The touchdown for Dallas in a 7-point lead. Ezekiel Elliott seemingly setting a record with every carry. 15 total touchdowns now. He breaks Herschel Walker's team record for a Cowboy rookie. It's his 14th rushing touchdown of the season. That's 3rd in the NFL this year behind LeGarrette Blount of New England with 17. David Johnson of the Arizona Cardinals is 16. Dan Bailey kicks off. Returnable this time for Andre Roberts. Andre Roberts. Now the kicker, Bailey, chops him down as he approached the 40-yard line. Injured Cowboy is Anthony Brown, who is part of their defense as a backup corner. They're putting Anthony Brown through some tests on the sideline. Rookie out of Purdue started tonight with Morris Claiborne, the veteran cornerback, out with a groin injury. 42-yard kickoff return for Andre Roberts, matching his longest of the season, has Detroit in good shape. Second possession of the night for the Lions. Eric Ebron went leaping over Brandon Carr and got knocked down at the 48-yard line by Sean Lee.
And you see Orlando Scandrick checking in at left corner, and last year's first-round pick, Byron Jones, normally their free safety, is now the nickel back without Anthony Brown.
Matthew Stafford with a four-man rush has time as a first down. Ebron again, some running room down the far sideline and nudged out of bounds by Brandon Carr. First down, Detroit at the Dallas 31.
This Detroit Lion offensive line doing a good job. Rookie at left tackle, Decker. Rookie at center, Glasgow, giving Stafford plenty of time to survey the defense. How about a rookie out of Ohio State right here, Taylor Decker, playing with a rookie out of Michigan, Graham Glasgow. Two very important selections by the Lions.
They've become very good friends despite the heated Michigan-Ohio State rivalry. Anquan Bolden bounces off a hit. And J.J. Wilcox got back into the play to knock him down on the second try at the 25-yard line. Bolden now in his 14th year, 10th all-time in the National Football League in receptions, 1,069, and one away from tying Reggie Wayne for 9th place all-time. We have two of the top 10 all-time receivers in the NFL in this game tonight. Jason Witten, the Cowboy tight end, number 7 in career receptions. Minute to go in an entertaining first quarter. Zach Center. Seems like every time he touches the ball, it's a first down. That's a chain mover for the Lions to the 20.
Let me tell you, the Lions have invested a lot of resources in this offensive line. First rounders at right tackle, Riley Reif. Decker's a first rounder. Tomlinson at left guard is a first rounder, and Warford in their center are both third rounders. And this offensive line has played well tonight.
Zach Center has accounted for a touchdown and 5 first downs, so why not stick with him? Hard-earned 3-yard gain. Coach, that really does follow the Dallas model, among others. Bob Quinn, the new GM for the Lions, is there after 16 years in New England. Parcells, Belichick always believed in building the strength on both lines, offense and defense, and Bob Quinn used his first 3 picks in his first draft with the Lions on linemen. 2 offensive linemen and a defensive lineman in Ashawn Robinson out of Alabama. 14-7 Dallas after 1. The Detroit Lions rushing game has really sputtered the last few years. It's been 50 games since they last had a player rush for 100 yards or more in a game. Reggie Bush, Thanksgiving of 2013, went for 117 against the Packers. That's the longest drought currently in the NFL, the longest in franchise history. Their leading rusher, Theo Riddick, has just 357 yards. He's not even dressed tonight with a wrist injury. That's the lowest rushing total for a team's leading rusher in the league. But Zach Center had a terrific first quarter. He's rushed for 47 already. Matthew Stafford, too long for Anquan Bolden, with Byron Jones in coverage.
And this Cowboy defense now checking into this dime package. 6 defensive backs, 3 down linemen. And you see number 38, safety man Jeff Heath. He's one of the triggers in this defense. They get speed on the field and they try to track down Stafford, who's known to scramble in these situations.
A lot of choices for Stafford, and 3rd down and 7. They have 5 different players with 40 or more catches. Just a 3-man rush. Stafford back shoulder throw, caught, first down inside the 2-yard line. Marvin Jones, first and goal, Detroit.
That's the man they need. Marvin Jones got to beat press coverage, and he goes right after Orlando Scandrick, who is struggling with a foot injury. He's had a lot of problems with hamstrings this year, and I expect Stafford to go after Scandrick repeatedly tonight. Great throw.
Dallas has had the ball twice. Cowboys have scored 2 touchdowns. Second possession for Detroit. Trying to score its second touchdown. They went after Scandrick again with Marvin Jones, and Stafford might have been throwing that one away.
It's a running play with a built-in pass option, and Jim Bob Cooter trusts Matt Stafford. It's a great relationship. They call a play, they come out of the huddle, and if Stafford likes it, he lets it rip. If he doesn't like it, he's got full authority to change it.
They try to run it in with center on second and goal. They fake it to him. Stafford running out of time, needs to throw it away, and finally he did.